When you go to a university lab like we saw tonight, fellow scientists reacting to something, acting unusual or in a way that they would not expect, you know, these anomalous materials that you brought up from the mesa.
You hear us say ceramic and sometimes ceramic-like because of the fact that we were unable to really classify the material.
Right.
We have the type A, and the goal there is to get insights into how old is the material. So as we began looking at the A-type materials, our hope was to find out, well, how much bonded carbon material do we have in and on these samples? These are insights that can lead us to origin and age.
Yeah. This is the type A.
You can see that we do have little absorbances there. They look like little peaks, upside-down peaks.
So that means there is some carbon in it?
It could be.
So would we estimate that we have enough carbon dating information?
Yeah, it looks like it does have carbon-hydrogen bonds there, so it should work.
Wow.
Whoa.
So what can we take from tonight's Type A examination through this testing?
Well, you know, these are pieces of the puzzle. Of course, this doesn't give us the whole picture, but yes, we did get confirmation that there are carbon-oxygen, carbon-nitrogen bonds on the surface of the material.
What does it tell us?
Well, it tells us something about the environment in which this material has existed for quite some time. There's organics that have dissolved into the surface. But I don't have the clear sense that organics are a part of the basic composition of the material.
So in other words, being in situ in the mesa for a long time, it's showing that kind of leached into itself.
Yes. Think if you put a porous material in the dirt for 100 years, you're going to find components of the dirt in there.
Sure. So validating that something very made, created, dare I say modern or beyond modern, but been down there a long time.
That's the impression I get.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
And given the anomalous nature of how Type A at least reacted last year under certain conditions, it showed the same characteristics as like space shuttle tiles.
Right.
That material has only been manufactured by humans since, say, the 60s at best, really more likely the 80s and 90s. So what on earth is that, and how did it get in the mesa?
Now, focusing on some of our metallic samples, I wanted to see how the materials respond inside the SEM or scanning electron microscope, the differences between the metal and the A-type material, which says that we may be looking at two distinctly different materials or two materials with distinctly different histories. We did not get to do that test because of what happened in the middle of our examination of the parts.
I want to take a look at that layered metal piece that we found in the mesa this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it was manufactured that way intentionally.
Okay.
Wow.
So there's a stronger prevalence of iron in this sample. Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
Can you zoom in to get more precise data?
Sure.
Yes, what did I just see happen here? This just went dark.
We've lost the image.
Yeah, it was on there and it just went black.
Yeah.
I'm checking the filament integrity because in order to produce an image, we need a source of electrons. Yeah, we have just blown our filament. This particular filament was actually only about halfway through its lifespan, according to the software.
Is that a big repair?
Yes, it is. Which means we're dead in the water until I can get that replaced.
Interesting. The electron source, the filament in the SEM, burned out.
How often have you seen something like that or heard of something like that happening?
This is something that does burn out, but was nowhere near its end of life. And I think that's what really had Dr. Patchett scratching his head.
I mean, it does happen, but it's very fortuitous, isn't it?
Well, again, that's why I opened this saying, when you take things off of Skinwalker and bring it out to the world, the strange things that can happen.
I remember Dr. Patchett being surprised at what was happening with the instrument.